Okay. This up there's all live. Hey guys, hi, it's Truth Fairy. Let me adjust this just a tad. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry, I was so meaning to go live this morning, but my granddaughter didn't leave as early as I thought. She left like maybe 20, 30 minutes ago, and I had to get ready. So, but here I am. And if you'll look at the, I don't know if you guys can see it. Hey, Sarah, if you guys, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but so the media screwed up bad yesterday. Bad, bad, bad. So I'm going to wait for a few people to get in here, and we're going to talk about this because it really ticks me off. It really, really ticks me off. This whole $1,200 guaranteed, it's going to be just like the first one, just like the CARES Act. Even last night I saw in a thing from the Washington Post that they were calling it the CARES Act 2. Hey, Sherry. Hey, to move, I was on tier. I think got approved for a townhouse. Hey, Sarah, yay. She got approved for a townhouse. Yay, yay. Okay, I am going to answer all of y'all's questions. I'll say hi to you as you come in, but we really have to get through this because it's a doozy. At least 35 media outlets put out information yesterday based on a statement that Steve Mnuchin made and ran with it. Just ran with it. I mean, absolutely ran with this whole CARES Act 2, just like the first one. You get $1,200 for dependents. Like, none of it was true. I mean, there were portions of it that were true. But the actual, anyway, everything I did at 2 o'clock this morning, just X out. Just X out. If we get another stimulus, yes, I want you guys that didn't do non-filers the first time to do it. It's the only way you're going to get it fast, and you're not going to wonder where your money is. Oh, I know, Sherry, I know that $1,200 is not enough, so it doesn't matter because that's probably not what's going to happen. So here's the deal. I'm going to read y'all a couple of articles, especially this one because I thought it was really funny. This is from Forbes, and it says $1,200 amount and income eligibility of $75,000 are still speculative. Why did some report that $1,200 was the confirmed amount yesterday? Multiple outlets reported that the $1,200 figure yesterday, reported the $1,200 figure yesterday, but all relied on one source, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, making a one-time remark, referring to a second stimulus check. Mnuchin said, "We're talking about the same provision as last time. So our proposal is the exact same as last time." Mnuchin's word is not gospel. They ran with this. 30 media outlets. Hi, let me come over here and I want to say hi to my peeps. There's Latanya. Hi, Latanya. Lisa, Jennifer, Valerie, Sasha, Sarah, Sherry, Dawn, Kimberly, Alicia, Jennifer, and Miss Vale. Hi, guys. Colossal fuck up yesterday. But trust me, I'm not the only stimulus person on YouTube that is like, what did I do? I rely on the media. You know, guys, I get my stuff from the internet. I go in, I type in second stimulus update, and I go to the one that has been the shortest hours. Like if it's 6 hours or whatever. They've taken them all down. I wish I would have screenshotted one. It said it was definitely going to be signed on Monday by the Senate and the House, and then on to the president. It was going to be exactly like the first one. The only thing that was going to change is the dependent would not be 500, it would be 1,200. What? When should you do non-filers? Okay, Dawn, anybody, and I know a lot of you are wondering, because this was not the truth and all the media outlets ran with it and it wasn't true. And I know a lot of you saw it yesterday too, because you guys, there's like 5 or 6 of you yesterday that sent me the link. You guys sent me the link to it, and it was my granddaughter's birthday, and she comes first, so I wasn't going to do YouTube yesterday. So I didn't look till she went to bed. And it was like huge stimulus update. Oh my God, they sorry, I dropped my phone. They approved for the 1,200, it'll be just like the CARES Act, blah, 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 blah. Well, none of that is true. I mean, they took one statement from Steve Mnuchin and 30, 35 different media outlets just ran with it. They're so eager to get an update on this second stimulus that they ran with something that they didn't verify first. I'm sorry, guys. I go off of what they tell us on the internet. I apologize. Now I look like the disinformation fairy, and y'all know that I'm not like that. I do not do that. But the bottom line is the White House and the Senate Republicans have reached a fundamental agreement, not on an amount and not on what the qualifications will be to get said amount. Not Steve Mnuchin, Mitch McConnell said that it would probably be 40,000 or under. We're going back to the 40,000 or under. This stuff is all over the place, you guys. You can go onto the internet and look at how all over the place this stimulus has been. It's like, you know, at the beginning of race and right before the gun goes off, somebody starts. It's like, that's what the media did yesterday. And for no reason. Don't do non-filers right now. If it happens to be 1,200 and it's just like the first one, then absolutely I want you to do it. I definitely want you to do it. But let's get a bill passed first. You know, I'm going to be very weary from here on out about double, triple checking before I do a video, because, oh my gosh, I know I'm not the only one, but I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. Oh, what? It's not a thing now? What? Okay, so let's get in here and talk to some of my peeps and ask some questions. Like, what do y'all want to know about this thing? Because this is silly. It's silly. Anyway, one source was used by 35 different multimedia outlets. And it was a quote by Steve Mnuchin. And it wasn't even a quote that could land you the conclusion of all the crap that they put in there yesterday. I am, though, Don, I'm embarrassed. Like, I'm the truth fairy, and what I told y'all last night was a bold-faced lie. But based on what I found on the internet, and I'm sorry, y'all. I'm really sorry. Like, nobody do that non-filers thing. Not yet. If they pass a bill that they're going to do it the same way, no matter what it is. No matter what it is. Checking, you always check. I didn't last night, though. I was exhausted. I've had my grandbaby for like 4 days. Y'all saw that video last night. My brain was not working well. I read some stuff that some of you sent me. I read a couple of articles, and I got so excited too that I jumped right on and did a video based on what I read. I don't think I would have made that conclusion last night, but you can see it's all over the internet today. They screwed up. They screwed up. They jumped the gun. And I try, and this is how we're going to do this if we get another one. And I want you guys to go to the non-filers tool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk anybody and everybody through that needs it. Probably what I'll do is once a bill is passed and we know they're going to distribute the money the same way. And sorry, my nose itches so bad. Antibiotics. And I want to explain to you guys why I want you to do this. It's hard for me to explain in the comments. I know a lot of you are scared to do it. You think if you do it because they told us not to do it, you won't get the stimulus. Guys, it's not that you can't do this non-filers thing. What the deal was is in the beginning, they said Social Security will get it. But we need their information so it makes it easier on us, okay? So we want everybody on Social Security to come over to this tool we're going to create and give us your information. Well, a lot of people thought that for older people that maybe didn't have access to to the internet, to a phone or a computer or something like that, they wouldn't be able to get that information in. So they fought really hard to make sure that the Social Security Administration and the IRS got together to get our information and get the stimulus to us. Here's the problem. That was a clusterfuck. Y'all know it was. 90% of you guys in this chat room have been with me since the beginning. It was a joke. There are still Direct Express card holders that don't have this stimulus. Still right now. If, you know, some of these people would have done the non-filers when LaTanya did it. LaTanya got hers, what? LaTanya 14, 15 days after. I think Dawn also didn't. If you're on here and you did non-filers because I told you guys to and that you would get your check faster, just let me know. Because it's hard for me to remember. LaTanya, Edwin, and Aisha are about the only ones I actually remember because I had in-depth conversation with you guys. I mean, don't do it unless they're going to pay us the same way. It would be ridiculous if they decide to give everybody a debit card that's preloaded in the mail. You know, and they ask for your information, then do it. But if the IRS would have had our information from Jump Street, everybody that has Social Security would be paid. Period. They would. Everybody would have their check. I think some people that still don't have theirs, though, or maybe claimed by as a dependent and don't know about it, or owe something they didn't know that they owed, or like I think there is okay, so Carol, Dawn, LaTanya, Karen. Yes, I remember Karen. I know Karen. Yeah, absolutely. If they would have done this like way early, they would already have the money. And if we get ahead of the game, once they pass this bill and you go on to non-filers and you give them the correct information, you don't have to wait around for the Social Security Administration and Direct Express and SSA to get together and get your information. They're going to do it the same way. So if they're going to do it the same, they don't have the information. They didn't write it down. Now, I did research that. All they did was get the information electronically from Direct Express. And a lot of people that didn't get them on Direct Express, when they went in and tried to put the deposit on the card, for some reason, something glitched or there wasn't, a number was transposed, something very small, kicked it out. They didn't try again, so they just cut a check. It's beyond me how they would even think that it would be cool to use the same method the second time. I feel like they're probably going to, though. I really do. So if they do, we're prepared. We're ready this time. We know because of the debacle the first one was. We know what to do this time. And the minute they pass that bill and say they're going to do it the same way, I want everybody that didn't do it the first time that has Direct Express to go to non-filers and do it. You're not going to get in trouble. You're not going to get penalized. They're not going to take your stimulus because you didn't obey what they said. It's not that you can't do it. You should do it. It's not that you can't. They just said you don't have to do anything because we made it to where we will get your information from Social Security. That didn't go well, you guys. You guys know as well as I did that didn't go well. That didn't go well. They had a really hard time doing that. So, and I have a big update, though, for people who are waiting on their money for their dependents that are on Direct Express. Those started being sent out today, and they will continue to be sent out until the 13th of August, which everybody should have them by the 13th of August. That was information from a subscriber who has dependents who spoke to the IRS. And if that person is in here, my memory's horrible. I wish I could give them credit, but I looked at it yesterday and my brain was just like, I'm on Social Security too, you guys. I'm bipolar as the day is long. It's the reason that I'll say I'm going live at 11 sometimes and don't do it till 7 o'clock at night, because I have crippling anxiety and sometimes it takes me that long to build up the nerve to do it. It's just not really that easy for me. So I appreciate you guys being patient with me. And I'm sorry about this debacle last night. Just pretend like that video didn't happen. Just pretend like it didn't happen. Every bit of information, though, I gave you was 100% true based on what I found on the internet. I have a question. I have a baby. Okay. Jennifer Butler. Baby EE. Explain that a little more. My grandfather. Here. Okay, 14 days. LaTanya got hers in 14 days. I got mine in 15. I did the math based on my Gmail from when I got the approval, the acceptance email. You go in, and I'm going to do a video. If they pass it that way and they do it again the same way, I'm going to upload a video and I'm going to walk you guys through non-filers so that you know how to do it. You know what to put in there. I'm not going to put any information in. We're just going to walk through it. I'm not going to file anything, but you will do, you know, what it takes 5 minutes. Ask LaTanya or Dawn or Karen. It's easy. It's really easy. Keith, did you do non-filers? Anybody that didn't get the first stimulus check and hasn't done non-filers, get off this video, go to your web browser, type in non-filers IRS and do it. Do it right now. Like, don't wait. Do it right this very second. Just because they say that you don't have to, and that's what they said, you don't have to. Not that you shouldn't or you can't, that you don't have to. They'll get your information. Just because you don't have to doesn't mean you absolutely should not, though. The IRS needs your information. What you're waiting on is the IRS to get with the Social Security Administration and Direct Express to get your information to send you the stimulus. Do you understand how? I know you guys understand how that works. So if you go to non-filers and you give the IRS the information they're trying to get from Social Security, you don't have to wait. They get it, they process it, they send out your check. It's that easy. You're not going to get in trouble. You're not going to get penalized. I've had a lot of you say, well, I can't put my routing number and stuff for Direct Express. You can't use Direct Express for non-filers. People that have Direct Express cards through the IRS or through the Social Security Administration have routing numbers, but the government has them and we can't have them. We can't get them. I called, as I thought the same thing in the beginning. I was like, okay, I will find my routing number. They were like, you don't get your routing number. You're not titled to your routing number. It belongs to the government. Can't use a Direct Express card in this. Can't use a card at all right now. That stopped on the 15th of May, I believe. Yeah, it was the 15th of May. Was the last time you could put a direct deposit card in the direct deposit slot on non-filers. If they do it again, they will open that back up, though. I know that they will. And you'll have an opportunity to do that. Use a Cash App card, a Chime card, something you can get on Google Play that is free, that has a routing number. That's all you need. That's it. You can turn on filers for your son. Yeah. Let me see, Jennifer. Okay, so she's wanting to know whether, I'm sorry, guys. Let's see if he automatically get his file. Sorry, I meant my baby. Okay, no, Jennifer, you have to go to non-filers and give them the information. They can't get information on dependents. If you have SSI and you have a dependent, you absolutely have to go to non-filers or you won't get this. You won't get the payment. You won't. You have to. And I think, and you can't do it right now. You can't. Jennifer, that's over. The deadline for putting dependents into non-filers is over. You'll have to wait until the 1st of next year at tax season. Go into any H&R Block, Jackson Hewitt, whatever tax place you prefer. Tell them you have to file a non-filer's tax return so that you can get the dependent for your child, and you'll file a non-filer's type thing, not through the IRS, but through like whatever tax agency you decide to use, and your refund will be your stimulus. So is everybody with me so far? And let me see. Let me get some questions. Oh, I hope Keith is going to do that. Said that someone claimed me, so I won't get it right. That's right. Now, I'm so glad Karen said this, because you still get the stimulus even though you were claimed. But this is what you have to do. So this is exactly what you have to do. So listen real careful, Karen, and anybody else this happened to. Same thing I just said about the dependents. In January, February, whenever they open everything up so you can file your taxes, walk in, tell them that you need to file a non-filer's tax return for the stimulus. Here's the kicker. No one can claim you in the 2021 tax season. No one can claim you next year. So if the person that claimed you this year claims you again next year, then you don't get it. You have to make sure that person, so whoever claimed you, you go to that person and say, you cannot claim me next year. Then you go into a tax preparation facility. You tell them you want to file a non-filer's return for the purpose of the stimulus. Your return will be the $1,200 stimulus. Okay? Karen, did you get that? Like, did everybody get that? Like, if there's any questions, I will, you still get it. You still get it. The only way that you do not get it at all is if you were a student under 17 or you made over the criteria money-wise. If you were claimed, as long as no one claims you next tax season, you can file a non-filers anywhere that they file taxes. You can use TurboTax on your computer or any other software you want to use. File like a non-filer's return. Everything gives you an option to do that. Make sure no one claims you, and your refund will be the $1,200 stimulus. Same thing for a dependent. If you miss the deadline for dependents, next tax season, file a non-filing. You're filing a return that is not an actual like tax return. It's a non-filing return, and you can do it on all software. Like H&R Block does it, Jackson Hewitt does it. There's a lot of places that do it. You go in, you say, hey, I didn't get the stimulus because somebody claimed me on last tax season. No one's claiming me this year. I need to file a non-filer's return, and then your refund will be the stimulus, the first one, the CARES Act. So, this one's from Fairy. She helped me. Thank you, LaTanya. Oh, bye, Dawn. I'm trying to help, and the comments for you. That's why I told Jennifer Butler my own opinion. No, that's fine. Absolutely. That works. Opinion, you can try the non-filers for yourself. You can try it. I mean, the only problem is the deadline is over. Like it's not gonna hurt anything. You can if you want to. If I got my first stimulus and filed a non-filer's tax return, do I need to do it again? No, you do not. If you filed a non-filer's tax return the first time, like me and LaTanya and Dawn and Karen and Edwin all did, You don't have to this time. And good news, if they do it the same way, we'll be in the first round of checks. We will. We'll be in the first round of checks. You don't have to do anything. You do nothing if they do it the same way. I thought he would get it because he was seeing this so much to everyone for the advice. Oh, you're welcome, Jennifer. And Dawn was right. Absolutely. If the deadline hadn't already passed, then yeah. But Jennifer, you could do it in January of next year and you'll get it. It'll be your refund and it'll come really quick because it'll come as quick as a tax refund. That's the thing about being able to get it in January, February next year. It'll come as quick as a tax refund comes. Your refund will be the stimulus or will be the dependent, the $500 dependent, or however, whichever one you're using it for. Let's see. I did that and gave them my kids' information and still didn't get it. Okay, Sarah. Sarah was one of the reasons, or one of the people that I wanted to give this information to, and I'll say it again. I said it a minute ago. I may repeat myself a lot because it's real important information. They started sending more of the last of the dependents out today. They will go pretty much nonstop till the 13th of August, and everybody should have your dependent stimulus by the 13th of August. That came straight from the IRS, and I got that from a subscriber. So anyway, Sarah, you'll get it. You'll get it by the 13th of August. I know that seems like a long wait at this point, but I mean, let's be honest. I mean, you've waited a long time already. So honestly, another week and a half, 2 weeks, I would just feel good knowing that it's the last round of dependents is happening right now. They started going out today, and they will go out almost nonstop till the 13th of August. What date will we get it, Sasha? What, the second stimulus, or we have no idea what date we'll get it. If they, based on the first one, if they pass it by the 7th before they go on a whole month recess, which is just ridiculous. First round payment should go out around the 20th of August. So the earliest that we could get the second one, the earliest we could get the second one is August 20th. And that's based on if they sign it the very last day they're in session, August 7th. Then the first round should be coming out, because based on the first one, the president signed it on March 27th. People started getting the first round of checks on the 15th of April. So it was about like 2 weeks and 3 days, or 2.5 weeks maybe. So it's pretty quick. And the second one would be just as quick if it's done the same way. Whether it's done the same way, I mean, like, I don't know whether it'll be done the same way or not. It should be. I think it should. I'm sorry. I do have clothes on. It looks like I'm naked. I'm sorry, you guys. It's hot in here. We don't have an air conditioner in this room, and I got so hot the other night. Is there any info on the dependent is still going to get the same amount that was given in the first stimulus? I've heard the whole time that that part is most likely going to go up. And in this crazy thing yesterday that they blew all out of proportion, it was $1,200. So, and it was all over the internet. Did anybody else see this information other than me? If you did, let me know. I would absolutely love to see how many people actually saw this too. I tried to look for any trace of it today, and like, it's all been taken down. I even had it in my history from last night, my Chrome history. And when I went to the page, it said error 404. Can't be found. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm sure she is dressed. Hey, classy lady. Yeah, I'm dressed. I promise. I got mine by non-filer. Yeah, Judith got hers by non-filers too. That's right. She did. I remember. What date? Okay, better than next year. I have 3. You have 3 dependents, Sarah? Okay. You will get everybody. They will have all dependent payments to dependents by the 13th of August. That came straight from the IRS, straight from someone at the IRS to a subscriber of mine who sent me that information. And I can't remember who it was because, like I said, my brain is just not working at top notch. I'm overtired. But I remember whoever it was. I has been a subscriber since almost the beginning, and it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember who it was, but anyway, I appreciate you. They know who they are. I'll think of it. After I get a really good night's sleep, I'll probably remember it first thing tomorrow. But I honestly trust this person and know that, they're waiting on their dependent money as well. So I actually got that information from them, and she sent me a whole thing in email, and it was a woman. I can't remember who it was, though. On the tip of my tongue. I'll figure it out. Change really. I love watching your videos. You are so awesome. Thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, girl, just wait till January and file a non-filer's tax return in the next tax season, and your return will be the dependent stimulus, up to 3. So that can be up to $1,500. And if you were claimed as a dependent and didn't get it, you can do the same thing. Just make sure that the person who claimed you this time around doesn't claim you next time around. You're welcome, Sarah. Ashley, hello, love. Hello, love. How are you this evening? Okay, so I think I've got all these I'm talking about in the first stimulus check or in the second stimulus check. All of this that I'm talking about right now is the first one. There really isn't a second one to talk about a whole lot because they put out a lot of false information and then retracted it all. And we still really don't know any more than we did other than this one thing. The White House and the Senate Republicans have reached a fundamental agreement that another stimulus direct payment to Americans will happen. We will get it. How much? I'm not sure. We're back to I'm not sure. And when? I don't know. And it's just, I just don't know how, from the quote from Steve Mnuchin, that all of these media outlets ran with and printed what they printed. It was just crazy. Yeah, the Senate is dragging their feet. Big time. Big time. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to keep watching your updates. Oh, good night, Amanda. Good night. Good night. Oh, hey, there's Bobby. Stimulation. What are you doing?
I just want to make a cameo.
Oh, you want to make a cameo. Okay.
Real quick, boop, boop.
So, anyway, and really cool. Before I went live, while I was, we were right before my granddaughter left, I found the coolest. I ordered 30 Truth Fairy 2 face masks. So, I don't know how interested you guys will be in that, but hey, I thought they were pretty cool. They're going to be hot pink, and they're going to have a little symbol that Bobby drew out for me, which is kind of cool. It kind of looks like a tiny little fairy, and it's going to say truth or not. And I ordered them like maybe an hour ago from the same place I ordered the earbuds, which have been reordered. And I know you guys, I know that it sounds like an excuse that, oh my God, I bet they got stolen off her porch. If you'll go over to my group, as soon as I get done with this live, I'm going to post there my receipt for where I paid and my tracking order number and stuff. So you guys can see that I paid for them. I got a tracking number, and it told me when they were going to be delivered. And they honestly got jacked off my porch, you guys. They did. Somebody in this neighborhood has 50 pairs of lime green Truth Fairy 2 earbuds. So good for them. Piss me off. I'm having these sent to my mom, though. She has a locking mailbox, big giant one. So they'll put them in there. It locks unless you have the key. You can't get it out. So this is a fun next month campaign right now. Taxes. Okay. Snow Murray. I will send you some for your GoFund this month. I am campaigning right now. If you claim on someone's taxes, this is what I need to do. Okay. I'm sorry if I know everybody, a lot of people have heard this. I'm going to repeat myself again, but she needs to know, hey, Dennis, this is what you do if somebody claimed you as a dependent. In January of next year, when everything opens for you to file taxes, you walk into an H&R Block at Jackson Hewitt, whatever place you want, TurboTax on the computer, however you want to do it. File a non-filer's return for the sake of the stimulus, or just for the stimulus. Make sure no one claims you as a dependent next year, and your refund will be the $1,200 stimulus. Okay? Anybody who got claimed by someone this year, go to that person and say, you are not claiming me next year. I'm going to get my stimulus payment. Make sure that person doesn't claim you next year. File a non-filer's tax return, and your refund will be the $1,200 stimulus. Okay? So, and anybody else need help with, what I think I'm going to do is upload a video tomorrow, maybe even this evening, walking you guys through the non-filers for those of you who didn't get it the first time and need to go over there and do it. I will walk you through it. I can't walk you through on live stream because I don't, I'll be honest, I don't know how, so I don't edit my videos either. I'm not sure how to do that. I'll get there. I'll figure it out. I just haven't had time. So I'm pretty good at one take and done, though. I a lot, and I could edit a lot of that stuff out, but I feel like it's more personable if I don't edit out every little blunder I make. I watch those kind of YouTube videos. I enjoy them, but it's like I don't feel like connected to that person or personable. That person feels kind of disconnected from me, and I want you guys to feel like I am accessible enough. I will answer any comment, any question. If you want to chat with me. If you want to Facebook message me in Messenger and let's talk face to face. Like I'm accessible to you guys. If you need me, I'm here. I was unbelievably, what time tomorrow? Because I have to campaign tomorrow. Oh, to walk you through the non-filers. I'll probably do the video tonight and upload it when I wake up in the morning. So look for it, in the morning sometime. My granddaughter's going to be gone for like 2 days. So I'm going to get as much in as I possibly can. I'll probably do a couple of videos tonight and upload them tomorrow. But yeah, definitely, Katina, I've got you guys that still need to do non-filers, okay? I'm going to walk you all through it at the exact same time, all in one video. Because I tried on Wednesday, I set up like 4 different people, and I was going to individually walk them through it, but I puked my guts out all day because I got the antibiotic shot on Tuesday, and there's only like 3 kinds of antibiotics I can even take, and those still make me sick. And yesterday was my granddaughter's birthday. I still didn't feel great, but I pushed through it for her. Last night I was exhausted when I made that video. And like I said, just forget that even happened. Because none of that was all taken out of context and absolutely ran with by media outlets all over the United States. Just getting excited that I think somebody said one thing to somebody and it turned into this. Because the thing I read last night said they were going to pass the CARES Act 2. That's not even a bill. I looked it up today. It's not even a bill. Nobody is Nobody has done that. Like, I don't know where they got all this information. It's crazy. People still get their money took. Okay. We appreciate you. Thank you, LaTanya. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. You guys are amazing. Yeah. That is not a big deal. And I appreciate you, Katina. And you campaign, girl. Campaign hard. Yes, everyone but you will always tell you the truth. Join her team. We won't be disappointed. Thank you, Dennis. Man, I tried to. Well, I looked like the disinformation fairy last night with that garbage that I was. I'm embarrassed, you guys. I'm sorry. I was just telling you what I read. I was excited about it too. Like, at least 8 of you guys sent me the link all through the day. And I was like, okay, I know something's going on big, but like I said, you got to understand, my family comes first. YouTube comes second. And that's the way it should be. That's the way it will always be. And the minute that I had an opportunity to make a video, I made it, but it's an embarrassing video and I actually might even delete it. So I'm toying with it. I'm toying with deleting it. It's just inaccurate information. So only go do the non-filers tool if you didn't get the first stimulus and you have a direct express card. If you get your money any other way, I would just maybe continue to wait. But if you have a direct express card through the government for Social Security, and that's how you get your benefits, and you still haven't received the stimulus, get off this video, go to non-filers, do it fast, quick, get it done. 14 to 18 days from now, the money will be in your hand. That is an absolute truth fairy guarantee. Guaranteed. Yeah, family always comes back first, no matter what. Bobby, my son-in-law, my daughter, Gabby, and my grandbaby, Juliet. My family comes first, you guys. They're the most important thing in this world to me. And like I said earlier, it is tough for me sometimes to do these videos. I am bipolar. I have manic days where there's no way you would want me doing a video because you probably wouldn't be able to understand me, and I don't even make that much sense. Plus, I can't concentrate. I have debilitating anxiety. There are times that I will psych myself up for a live stream to the point where I make myself physically ill and can't do it. And I don't know why. When I'm doing it, it doesn't scare. I don't have any anxiety. The anxiety is the leading up to it. I'm always afraid I'm going to screw up or I'm going to, I can't be the only one. Y'all are all Social Security people. Most of you know what bipolar disorder is if you don't have it yourself. I get Social Security for a reason. And I wanted to help Social Security people with the stimulus, but just be patient with me, guys, because, this is tough for me too. And I want to do the best job I can do. I want to be as absolute across the board, straight, 100% truthful to you guys because it's important to me. It's important that you get the truth. I go and I comment in the comments on those clickbait stimulus channels and I try to be as polite as possible, but I just call them on the carpet. I'm like, can you send me the link where you got that information? Because pretty sure that that's clickbait and I haven't seen that. And where did you get that information? And I never get a reply back. Ever. Ever. They never reply back to me. So beware of those clickbait ones, the clickbait stimulus channels. There's a ton of them. There's a few other people like me. Blind to Billionaire, if you haven't watched him and his wife, they are too cute. And I endorse those people. I'm subscribed to them. I get some information from them. They've never really been wrong, but they read right off the internet, which you can get that information, pretty much on your own. I do the same thing, only I hit about 30 different media outlets, and I conversate with the lady at the Daily Oklahoman, the newspaper from my hometown. So thank you, LaTanya. I hope that you guys do. Yesterday was a screw up on everybody's part. Like, I was just reading the information that was breaking news, and it was all BS. Like, I wish I had some boots for the BS they were passing out last night, because it just doesn't even make any sense where they got all that stuff. I think one said something, and then the other one just added to it. It's like a bad game of telephone. And by the end, it was just crazy. Morris investment is good. Oh, okay, for the tax return. Well, never mind. Thank you very much. Yeah, join our team, man. Go over to Facebook. I have a group, The Truth Fairy 2, and I have a page, The Truth Fairy 2. I post everything over there. You could post in YouTube. I have made some posts to YouTube, but it's easier and better over there. We did it once. I'm going to be doing it again. We have that little meeting that's in meeting groups, and we can all talk together. We see each other. I'm going to be doing that probably on Monday. And stimulus updates. He does daily research. Oh, okay. So what is it? Morris investment is good. Okay, very good. Blind to Billionaire is the only one I'm subscribed to. I kind of like the guy with the long hair. I don't know what his name is. I've only watched him a few times, but he lost all credibility with me the other day when he's like, they have confirmed it. We are getting another stimulus. And that didn't happen. It didn't happen. He was real excited about it. It may have been another kind of thing like this. They do put out a lot of false information. They do. It's why I check more than 5 to 6 media outlets before I do a video, except for last night. And I wish I had. I really wish I had, but what do you do, guys? What do you do? I don't know. So thanks for being patient with me, though. It means a lot. And you guys are amazing. And good night, Ashley. And you guys make me feel like I am actually helping and I am doing good. That's what I wanted to do. It's the reason I started this in the first place. And I just want you guys to know that you can always come here and know that I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to make a video every day and tell you the same thing, but reword it and repackage it in a different package. But it's basically all the same thing. That's not fair to do to you guys. I'm not going to clickbait you. I feel like I did it yesterday, though. I feel real bad about it. It's really bothering me. But we'll move on from that. It wasn't my fault. So just last night's video, pretend like you didn't see it. I wish all that was true. But thank you, LaTanya. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I look at it and my brain wants to say LaTanya because of the A, and I know it's LaTanya. I'm just really tired. I cannot wait to go to bed. Okay, so what's going on with the second stimulus? Okay, Michael, here we go. So we didn't have any information at all, really. They are actually jerking each other off, I think, in whatever meeting room that the Senate and House meet in. I don't know what they do all day, but it seems like they don't accomplish a whole lot of anything. Long story short, we didn't know anything. Breaking news yesterday, they had come to a decision. They were going to pass a bill, same exact bill as the first time, only $1,200 dependents instead of $5. And it was a big thing, and it was everywhere. It was all over the place. And then today they're like, whoops, my bad. Somebody got the wrong information and ran with it and sent it to a bunch of media outlets, and they added to it and ran with it, and it turned into this whole debacle. And really right now we still don't know anything more than we knew the day before. So there's not really any new news. on the second stimulus, other than, and one more time, White House and Senate Republicans have reached a fundamental agreement to give another one-time, is what it says, payment directly to Americans. But in this one, it goes back to the 40 grand and under criteria. And let me assure you guys, a lot of you are like, I heard Social Security wasn't getting it. I heard Social Security wasn't getting it. I don't know where you heard that. If you guys want to ever send me where you saw that or heard that, I will research it. I have not seen that. I have not heard that. It's not based on what your job is or what your income is. It's based on how much you have. Wow. How much you made last tax season. So this last one, the first one was 75 grand for individuals, 150 for couples filing jointly. They're wanting to do it now, 40 grand and under. Most everybody on Social Security qualifies for that. I have not seen anything that says 40 grand and under, but not for Social Security. Nowhere does it say that. I research and research. I research the crap out of this, you guys. I research it. And that's why I just only hit on the key points, and I don't like to read straight from the internet because it's boring and a lot of it is just all ran together. I take the key topics and I hit those points and then we move on. There's no reason to have a long, lengthy, winded video where you can go and read the exact same article I'm fixing to read you. I take different key points from about 25 different media outlets, and I take the best ones and the ones that I can see repeated the most, and I tell you that. That way I know that there's no way that I'm giving you the wrong information. Last night, I read 2 articles and balls to the wall, did a video, and didn't research it at all. It was late. I was tired. I was excited about it. And it turns out it was the wrong information. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. I'm just, and oh, okay. I just did it. So I guess let's see what. Oh, Keith. Okay. Now, the email address that you used, within 1 hour from now, you will get a confirmation from the IRS that they've accepted your return and everything's good. When you get that, let me know. If I'm not on live stream anymore, hit me up in Messenger on Facebook or in the comments for this video or any other video. Just let me know when you get the confirmation because I'm really excited. I'm so glad you did it. Yay. You're going to have your check in. I'm not going to say 14 days because I think they might still be 18 days. 18 days you will have that money in your hand. That is an absolute guarantee for me. I'm telling you. I want to know when you get that confirmation because that's a cool one. When they send it back and they're like, they've accepted your return, you are good to go. Then, now because you did it, what is today? Saturday? By next Monday, not this coming Monday, not 3 days from now, but the next Monday, you can go onto the Get My Payment tool and you should be able to see when it's going to be mailed to you or yeah, it'll be a check. So when it'll be mailed to you. So are they going to give it to people who were a dependent? I don't know. That's something that's up in the air. That's along with child support. If they go along with the CARES Act, which is what Steve Mnuchin said, and the reason this whole thing blew up yesterday, if they use that again, then dependents are probably going to get left out again, and you're probably not going to get it if you owe child support. They could amend that, though, so we don't know right now. The only thing about it is if you miss out for the dependent thing again, you'll just get $2,400 in January of next year. You get it even though someone claimed you as a dependent. You just can't let anybody claim you next tax season. You have to file non-filers at any place on TurboTax on the computer, at H&R Block, Jackson Hewitt, whatever fine tax establishment you'd like to use. And your refund will be the stimulus the $1,200 stimulus. If we get 2, it'll be $2,400 stimulus if they do another $1,200. But right now, we just don't know. Like, we just don't know. It's still up in the air. Still up in the air. So, and Dennis, thank you. Thank you guys for all the really awesome encouragement. It makes me feel less like a skis for. I lied. Not because I lied, but I lied because everything on the internet was a lie. I feel bad, you know? So for a very moment in time, I was the disinformation fairy, and I apologize, you guys. But I was just going off of what I read on the internet and what everybody was just absolutely flipping about yesterday. And before I made this video, I just went and looked through how many stimulus channels made a video like that. And I'm among about 500. So at least 3. You know, a lot of people did it. And I do feel bad though, Michael. I feel bad. You know, none of that was true. But I didn't just make it up. There's a little bit of a difference. But they should. I always triple check everything. No, this is mine. I've been holding it.
Do you know where the rest of them are?
We don't have them.
Oh.
Okay.
That's not way Mom had.
That was this morning. Sorry. Bobby. We've been in it. Oh, I know, Karen. I know you guys have been with me since the beginning. I know you guys have. And I appreciate and love each and every one of you. All of the people that are always in my live stream chats, it's always pretty much the same people. And you guys are ride or die. And I love you for that. I love you for that. And like I said, I ordered Truth Fairy 2 face masks. So I'm going to be giving some away. I've got to figure out exactly how I'm going to do that. But if you're interested in a hot pink Truth Fairy 2 face mask that says truth or not in black with a little tiny fairy that actually Bobby drew for me. A few people are going to be able to win those. Oh, my connection's unstable. Bummer. Okay, because of that, I am going to wrap this up. I think I have, so you're okay. Yes, I always look for the videos. Thank you very much, Michael. I appreciate it. I do. Karen says, what's up, Bobby? I'm on SSI Direct Express card, and I've been following you since the last stimulus, and you have done a wonderful job. Thank you, Chaz. I appreciate that. Karen said hi.
So good.
What's up, Karen? Okay, yeah, I am going to wrap this up because there is a Taco Bell Burrito Supreme with one name on it in the living room that just got here. And so, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'm sorry about last night. It wasn't just me. It was the entire media and internet that went cray-cray and put out a lot of information that wasn't true. I'm going to get a second. Yeah, absolutely. It's not based on how you make your money or how you get income. It's based on the amount. And right now, it's looking like it's going to be 40 grand or under, Alfredo. So, but I'm going to wrap it up. Love you guys. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload videos. I will probably do another quick video this evening just to upload. And then I'm just not going to make what time I'm going to do this. And then I won't psych myself out. And I maybe can nip this anxiety in the bud about live stream. So have a great night, you guys. I love you. I will see you tomorrow. If you have a question, leave it in the comments. You know I will answer it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. I love you.